Joining us on the Republic TV special broadcast this morning, the Kerala Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan, joining us live on Republic TV this morning. Mr. Vijayan, good morning. Kerala has been at the forefront of the fight against coronavirus. Now, your state at one stage had recorded the most number of cases in the state. And how challenging was the situation for your government to fight this menace? You have taken some effective measures. Why don't you tell our viewers how you are fighting this battle with your state?
We have been alert about COVID-19 right from the very beginning, since the latter half of January, when directives and guidelines were issued by the World Health Organization and the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, Government of India. On 24th January itself, a control room was set up in the Directorate of Health Services. On 25th January, required guidelines were issued to health officials and local self-governments on the measures to be adopted. By 28th January, control rooms were set up in the district as well. It was after all these initial preparations were made that the first COVID-19 case in India was confirmed in Kerala by the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare on 30th January. Since we have been quarantining people with travel history early on itself and testing those symptoms, we have been able to pinpoint positive cases thus far. We are also moving towards conducting mass testing as prescribed by WHO to ascertain the spread of the virus. We need to bear in mind that 80% of the positive cases reported have been those with international travel history. The remaining cases are those who have maintained close contact with such people, including members of their immediate family. But based on the information till date, there is no threat of a community transmission in Kerala. However, Kerala is prepared to meet any eventuality. Emergency recruitment of 276 doctors was done on a single day under the Health Department to ensure adequate human resources in tackling the pandemic. Other paramedical staff will also be appointed as required. Service of retired personnel is also being utilized during this pandemic to ensure that there is no shortage of human resources. Those under quarantine are being visited by ASHA workers and LSG officials. Health workers are monitoring them and counseling is being provided to them. At present, we have arranged 1,60,556 beds, with 20% of them being specifically reserved for this. Additional beds, ICUs and ventilators also being mobilized. Buildings which can serve as isolation wards have been identified, sanitized and prepared with the help of youth and voluntary organizations. A special action plan has been undertaken in districts where the incidence of the disease has been comparatively higher. By next week, a hospital dedicated to treating COVID-19 patients will be fully functional in the state.
Yeah. Mr. Vijayan, with over 2.5 million Malayalis working in more than 124 countries, now your state has been talking about the kind of measures you've had to take, especially to keep a check on those who are coming in and going out. Kerala has had a big challenge in containing the situation. How do you gauge the situation at present? Is the state better placed when compared to the situation, let's say, 2 weeks ago?
As I had said, we have been extremely vigilant right from the very beginning, which is one of the reasons why Kerala has been able to cure even very elderly patients and keep the death rate quite low. As early as February itself, when directed by the Government of India, home quarantine of 14 days was mandated for those coming from China, Hong Kong, Thailand, Singapore, Japan, South Korea, Vietnam, Nepal, Indonesia, Malaysia, Iran, and those with travel history to affected countries. It needs to be noted that the Cabinet Secretary appreciated the efforts of Kerala's Health Department during a video conference he had conducted with all the states regarding this pandemic. Other states were directed to follow the standard operating procedures developed by Kerala. Kerala was asked to support other states in their efforts in combating the virus as well. The fact that Kerala announced a relief package to combat this pandemic before anybody else did and went into a lockdown before it was implemented on a countrywide scale has been widely recognized. Therefore, as far as Kerala is concerned, we are right in the forefront of India's fight against COVID-19.
You know, Mr. Vijayan, that's a valid point that you make when talking about especially those from outside India traveling into your state and those from your state traveling outside. There have also been reports, Mr. Vijayan, of the people of Kerala or Malayali fatalities outside of the country. Now, we're getting reports of 2 people who may have lost their lives in the US and 1 death which has been reported from Dubai. Now, what assistance is your state giving these families and what precautions are you taking?
Our Pravasi brothers and sisters have played a seminal role in making Kerala what it is today. Through the Lok Kerala Sabha, which has been a specifically devised to cater to their needs, we are providing assistance to our migrants as required to overcome these difficult times. Also, the NORCA department is in touch with Keralites around the world on a regular basis in ascertain their needs. Issues that come up are being brought to the notice of the respective governments so that relief measures can be undertaken. We have assured all our Pravasis that their families in Kerala are being taken care of, that they are in very safe hands and that they need not worry. Malayali diaspora is there all over the world and they are immensely contributing to the welfare of the concerned countries in a highly appreciable way. Among them, the healthcare professionals, especially doctors, nurses, and their associates who are in close contact with the afflicted and their yeoman service to ensure the well-being of the humanity deserve special mention. We are really proud of them who are in the front line of battling this pandemic. We wholeheartedly appreciate their great service that braves the utmost adversities. We are sure they will emerge victorious. We are one with them and we express solidarity with them.
You know, Mr. Vijayan, around, and I have to ask you this question. Around 300 people from Kerala attended the Tablighi Jamaat event in Delhi. Now, we believe the numbers could be much more. Many of those who attended the event have now tested positive in different parts of the country. So how is your state, Kerala, handling the situation? And what is your message to all of those Markaz attendees who are perhaps apprehensive or afraid of coming forward about participating in this event?
All those who had attended the event from Kerala have been traced and placed under quarantine. We have been closely observing all of them, even before this come into the limelight, time and again. We have repeated that stigma or prejudice associated with the disease will only be roadblocks in successfully overcoming the challenge before us. At the same time, communal campaigns targeting a specific community in the wake of this development cannot be allowed. The virus knows no religion and does not differentiate on the basis of it. It can affect any of us.
You know, Mr. Vijayan, your cabinet passed the Kerala Epidemic Diseases Ordinance 2020. Now, here at Republic TV, we also spoke about that ordinance. Now, your state ensured a more stringent lockdown and even increased the punishment for violations from 6 months to up to 2 years. Now, many states are doing it across India right now. Many states. Now, do you think all states should have perhaps taken this measure earlier? And how effective has this ordinance been in your state of Kerala?
In Kerala, the government machinery is being used to provide relief to the people in this time of distress. And to enable that, we have promulgated the Kerala Epidemic Disease Ordinance 2020 so that the government can effectively and proactively intervene as the situation demands during this epidemic. Staying true to India's federal framework, it is up to each state to decide what would work best for them.
And finally, Mr. Vijayan, we're on day 15 of the national lockdown, and many states have taken, many steps, and India is much better placed compared to other countries, but we still have to follow the lockdown for 6 more days. What's your message to all of our viewers here at Republic TV and everybody watching this broadcast on the steps we must now take going ahead?
We appeal to Keralites around the world to strictly adhere to the instructions being issued by their respective governments and to follow the guidelines issued by WHO from time to time. We need to be socially united and extend solidarity as required, even while keeping a physical distance. Over the last few years, Kerala has become a role model to the world.
Yes, Mr. Vijayan, your state has been effective, and we hope it continues to be effective in the battle against coronavirus as India fights this as one. Appreciate you speaking to Republic TV this morning. Kerala Chief Minister